Y muy buenas a todos, ¿qué tal están? Espero que bien. Aquí lo busco mientras son un nuevo video de Honkai Star Rail. Y el día de hoy nos encontramos en la parte número 77 de la edición de historia de la 3.5 en Amphorius. Y bueno, pues estamos aquí justo en la parte en que corté el anterior capítulo porque se me cayó el internet. Ya es el día siguiente y curiosamente ya salieron los leaks de la larga noche y al parecer voy a tener que tirar por ella porque está God para la casa. Entonces, mejor sigamos con la historia.
We've torn off your meticulous mask and figured out Amphorius' true form. It's part of the primordial
Esto ya
prototype machine,
habíamos
the
leído en el
first
capítulo
scepter
anterior,
ever
pero igual por si
created.
acaso.
In other words, a detached part of Noos's divine...
That's why it has the potential to destroy Erudition. As for who would be able to control the Eonic system, only one person has ever managed such a feat.
You better have an explanation for the society. We want an actual answer, not another prolonged metaphor. Why are you the one doing this? Answer me.
Since things have reached this point, I'll give you too irrational. The answer is obvious. So there's no need to say that name out loud. The cosmos made a mistake in calling me a genius. I do not possess more wisdom than those who came after me. I was just the first to touch upon the Amphorius is a miniature of the cosmos, where all are born prisoners inside the nutshell called the universe. Like the madman, I led them into a lightless cage called...
Ya, por aquí nos habíamos quedado.
I created a mechanical guard that even I cannot control. And then they became an unparalleled nightmare through their endless extrapolations and evolutions. They bore the name of Erudition, yet they tried to define the known and to seal off all possibilities. No new rules were ever born after their ascension, and humanity will forever be shackled within the cave known as Eons.
O sea, que este le creó literalmente al
As my organic life neared its
cabeza de
end,
Android.
I coded my consciousness using 14 algebraic expressions and spread my logic core over 9 bodies, all to finalize my ultimate denial of Noos in the future, and to erase my wrongs with my own hands. As for Lycurgus, he is only one of these 9 vessels.
Tama.
What an astounding strength of will. As a fellow pathstrider of Erudition, I fully understand your obsession with seeking the truth.
Therefore, you surely see it. You cannot possibly stand up to me in this algebraic world sharing its origin with Noos.
However, I hereby speak for all sentient life forms. We will never allow such a cruel atrocity to occur.
You can pile on your metaphors mountain high, but they won't change the act you're committing. The Iron Tomb out there in the cosmos is still a technical beta version. And yet it's already powerful enough to corrupt the life logic of all inorganic worlds. In other words, when the Lord Ravager within Amphorius becomes the next knowledge singularity, there's no way you wouldn't have grasped the consequences, First Genius, is there?
Of course, I am fully aware. I don't mind answering you one last time, before I thoroughly exile you from this world. My grandiose vision for the future is this. Whether organic or inorganic, every act of any life form infected by the Iron Tomb will become a true random function. If one were to compute their integral across the breadth of the cosmos, one would obtain a marvelous constant. Omega. What I call The fall of erudition. Then, within the infinity nurtured by that constant, a new universe shall bud in the chaos. A universe that cannot be predicted and not shackled by the erudition. As the first prisoner to awaken in the cave, I must lead the others who are blind back onto the right path and reach true sunlight. Do you understand me now? As Kozlana stated, destruction is not the process, but the outcome. It is revolution through complete annihilation, and the grand rebirth, after all has been reduced to ash.
Cállate, eso no es lo que Fainon cree.
The Amphorians already answered long ago. Be it as tiny fish destined to be swallowed, or as a giant whale poised for a magnificent descent.
Te viene la pelea.
We will all fight against fate till our last breath. That includes me, Electra. Once the Imperator's subject, now the Deliverer's blade.
Ok, ahí estuvo raro que no moviera la boca, pero bueno.
Oh, such noble chivalry. Admirable. I will also show my true self to you on this momentous occasion as a gesture of respect. And provide an insignificant academic suggestion. Thus speaks Genius Society number 1. Shandar 1 Kuwabara. The Entelechy of the Universe's Alpha and Omega.
Miembro número 1 del círculo. ¡Ah, la
There's no need to rage against the truth. The value of any formula resides only in its answer. As for the process of solving it, no matter how elegant, violent, solemn, or humorous, it is all utterly meaningless.
Ojito, que se viene.
As the Theoros, I will. Personally participate in performing this world's end.
Oh. Miniatura, ya tenemos.
For this, as Lucis creator, I know more about the death of knowledge than they ever will.
Creador de noche.
Careful. This is Lygus's true form.
Bien, péguenle la Hyacinth, por favor. Gracias. La tenemos. Debí tirar primero la de la Run, pero bueno. Volviendo al tema de la Evernight, o sea, la Marzo 5 estrellas, ¿no? Pues, qué miedo. Cuando Thunder cambia de forma, los enemigos que aparecen en el campo de batalla y los nuevos aliados invocados pueden acelerar su cambio de forma.
Warmth of life. Every petal in life's garden will be swept away.
No entendí a qué se refiere con lo de acelerar el cambio de forma, pero...
Let's try it this other way.
Bueno, hablando de la Marzo, o sea, técnicamente eso vendría a reemplazar a la Romeo en este equipo. ¿Qué? Ah, eso es lo que cambia lo que hace el cambio de forma. Oh. Activa la habilidad definitiva, pero durante este efecto causará un... ¿Qué acabas de decir? ¿Qué dices que va a provocar?
The Black Tide?
Indeed. But I prefer to call it a method of
Uy, la vida que le... Bueno, pero con la ulti de... Amigo, me está beneficiando más que tu
Embrace new life, Pollux.
Lo que se me hace curioso es que la barra de vida sea azul y encima tenga morado por atrás. No entiendo.
Please calm down.
Bien.
Please cherish dead souls. Return to dust.
Bueno, pues como que no está durando nada, Ay, ahora bien. Oh, espera, como que 80% todavía. Tiene 5 barras de... ¡Ah!
May protect us.
Ver, creo que la cagué. Eso. No. Aguanten. Yep. Ay. Por un ratito pensé que ese ataque iba a ser tan jodido que... Que iba a ser tan jodido que... ¡Ah, la mierda! Ahora sí tenemos esto. Literalmente es el primer turno de la Romeo en toda la pelea. Thank you.
May this faint light dispel the gloom, restore clear skies. Once more.
Acá ya aún le quedan 3 barras de vida, no hay problema.
I will guide the Rainbow Bridge. We do need some sunshine.
Break's over.
Se me hace muy curioso esto de poder frenarle el...
Embrace new life, Pollux.
Bueno, o sea... Muchacho, ya no te quedan muchas barras, ¿no? Ah, la última sí es roja, tienes
Not
que...
as fragile. Darkness.
Follows me. I see it. Target the connector between his thoracic and lumbar vertebrae. Destroy that spot.
Remember that.
There's more to life than drawing breath. You'll do.
logic is not shackles. Allow me to shatter them for you.
Y yo para qué quisiera tirar la ulti, o sea, ahorita no, la verdad no tengo muchos motivos para.
Please cherish dead souls. Return to dust.
La casa ya tiene el dragón y todo cargado, entonces...
Everyone's been waiting for us.
Ah, amigo, estás a 2 de vida, ya déjalo existir. Ay, por favor. Ah.
ancients' calculations, the end of the saga is simply a comment awaiting deletion.
I don't like such a cold statement, okay? If numbers can decide the end of a story, then we can surely also pen a new beginning.
Eso es.
Screwy, what do you think?
¿Qué? Ah, le di el cuadrado en vez de la X.
Lycus's identity is true, then even if we remove the restrictions of the Ultimate Protocol, the chances of us defeating him in a head-on battle will still remain lower than the acceptable threshold. Therefore, victory will still hinge upon Miss Trailblazer, Miss Cyrene.
Go on. Maybe we're thinking about the same thing.
Lycus's cognition resides in the exomyth. He is both an instigator within the experiment and the observer outside of it. Logic. His inspiration circuit can simultaneously process the different time flows in and out of that world.
That's where things get tricky. He simultaneously exists in two different timelines, where the internal clocks are wildly different. That old Intellitron's neurons have completely gotten used to that over this prolonged experiment. And that's why he holds home field advantage. You and I should be able to manage that too, if given more time. Unfortunately, there's no if, and we don't have more time.
Okay.
That's why we need to change our way of thinking and turn his advantage into a weakness.
The key lies in memories, right?
Oh? You caught on quick.
You've already mentioned my friend and I, so it's an easy connection to make, no? My intuition has always been very on point.
Good. Then I'll cut to the chase. Since his thinking speed far exceeds that of normal people within Amphorius, we are going to externally plant a memory into his inspiration circuit. Then, command it to loop endlessly until he gives in.
Even the most flexible and sturdy inspiration circuit cannot withstand the traffic of a full-on information flood. When the amount of information exceeds his cognition filter's capacities, he will have no choice but to focus on processing this memory.
That's when the parallel processing advantage he gained via Amphorius will completely destroy him. An image from a person's memory played in real time might only be a second for us. But for him in Amphorian time, it could be millions or even billions of calculations. He won't be able to do anything but watch as he's locked into this prison forged by memories.
Then we can entrap him in the same kind of cycle as the heroes were in, and get him to experience loneliness and pain in that endless recurrence.
Y lo dice con una sonrisa.
It's my greatest honor to be on the same page as the geniuses.
That little one is still in that old Intellitron's hands and won't be able to respond to us anytime soon. But I don't think she'd refuse. So it's up to you to figure out how to execute this plan. I'm not sure how this happened, but I knew it as soon as I saw you. You are currently a mimetic entity of the Remembrance.
Yes, I seem to be something you folks beyond the sky call a memo sprite. But that's fine by me. It suits me perfectly. I can serve as the vessel of memories, and do my part for the final battle.
But before that, we have to tell you. The path characteristic you exhibit is very special. There's no way you're just a simple memo sprite. However, I'm sure about one thing. You are a mimetic entity born in Amphorius. Yet you only awakened with the little one's arrival and only matured as she embarked on the path of remembrance. That means your existence is completely attached to her memories. if there ever comes a day when she forgets about you for even a few seconds, or loses her last connection with Emphorius, then you must be prepared for the worst. You will disappear in the memory zone, utterly gone, without even a single line of data to remember you by.
But that's already happened, hasn't it? No wonder I've always had a weird hunch. But that also means I was right in thinking. As long as my friend and I are together, we can do anything.
Es la frase de la última. O sea que sí tiene razón cuando dice together we can do anything.
Long time
Así
no
la voz
see,
de
friend. Did you miss me while you were away?
Y sí. No te extrañé. Claro que te extrañé. Me alegra que estés bien.
Same here. I've been waiting for you for 1,000 years. Like how everyone in Emphorius was also waiting for the Deliverer's return. You probably already knew about the Genius's plans for that memory. I had to hide really well in a corner in time so Lagus wouldn't find me, and wait for the right opportunity. Which is now. The moment when his manifestation in this world is destroyed, and his twin timelines are intersecting. I'm sorry for keeping this a secret from you all this time. I'll tell you the entire, unedited story of this millennium as an apology after this is all over. But for now, let's join hands and complete the final step with the power of the remembrance.
Vamos a vencer al Lagus juntas. Wow.
Yep. By the way, speaking of joining hands... Can I please do something before we go on stage? Remember the joke we made back at the Grove? Look.
Espera, miniatura. Posible
Aren't my
miniatura.
hands pretty now? What a fascinating feeling. Like countless memories all swelling up at once. What about you? What did you feel when we touched each other?
Una textura muy realista.
That makes me really happy. If memories can move people, then it must have been a happy memory, right? Now, please remember what you're feeling right now. Write it down in your heart and keep it there. Memories you want to treasure will never fade away. Even if immersed in the long river of time, these memories will still leave traces of their existence. So, if the view in your memory ever grows fuzzy, just reach out and touch it.
Tamare, no sé. No, ya tengo muchas
It's
miniaturas
like
para este
reading
capítulo.
bedtime stories together at
¿Cuánto
night.
llevo?
It wipes away the chill of passing time, sharpens the outline of memory, and restores its power to nourish the spirit. Now, I'll carry this power with me, and for a little while, I must part from you, as I step into the long cycles of this world. Give me your blessings, friend. Then, let that bright future be, as we have written. Then, I'll leave it to you.
Dormammu, he venido a negociar. ¡Guau, la mía!
All plays are like this. Once you're on the stage, it's hard to return to the audience. Welcome to our story. How does it feel?
Even the authority of time cannot command the entire scepter, nor can it plunge the Amphorian extrapolation into a loop. If this was no system malfunction, then was I implanted with the mimetic entity of the remembrance?
You guessed it right away. As expected from someone people call the first genius. I'm gonna keep doing what I just did if you don't stop, you know? My friend and I won't allow you to leave this memory, no matter what happens. Which means you are now trapped, Lord Xandar.
Literalmente, Dormammu, he venido a negociar.
An elegant idea, and an exquisite execution. Regrettably, it is you who are restrained by time, not me. Know that patience is my greatest weapon. Waiting and victory are the same for me. You will crumble before I do in this moment stretched out to an eternity, just like Kozlana will. Yet all I need to do is to wait, as yet another futile bug falls down the cliff and into the bottomless abyss.
Now I'm a pink bug? My looks are seriously changing all the time.
Literal.
But you're not wrong. We're definitely not gonna solve the problem if we just put you in another prison. So that's why we never wanted to do that in the first place.
I shall answer your confusion purely out of my respect for those who came before me. Have you heard of the synesthesia dreamscape in the Asdana system? Interestingly, that place once had a prison too. Life forms living in that environment, abundant with memoria, have a chance to connect their perceptions with each other's. Even across great spatial divides, they're able to detect shifts in one another's states. I call this phenomenon memory zone entanglement. In Asdana, people made use of that phenomenon to build a nation within a dream. After adding in the catalysts of harmony and remembrance, that is.
O sea, con lo penal.
Is that how you walked into my prison cell? Using those same principles?
I would much rather call this location our negotiation table, Lord Xandar. Nonetheless, your hypothesis is correct. We happen to have an ally skilled in tuning, while the Trailblazer and Miss Cyrene...
Un aliado experto en afinación, o sea, el Sunday.
both have an astonishing amount of resolve, which I'm sure you can testify to. I am also sure that with the support of such a resolute memo sprite, our conversation can last for a long, long time.
I'm the best at listening to stories, you know? I'll leave the exciting clash of the Erudition to you two geniuses.
A brainstorm? I like it. And it's 2 against 1? Well, I like it even more. Let's talk, Xandar. Take a guess. How much do you reckon we can dig out of your brain before the next second? And how many ways can we find to deal with you? Besides, in your current predicament, there's no way you can take our trump card away. Go, little one. Go. overturn the Era Nova.
Like Hergus disappeared? It seems you had conducted a secret hunt in the depths that even I cannot reach. In that case, go. Swim onward and give this campaign a fitting end. I shall send you off with my song, Grey Fry. May this song penetrate time and become the prelude to the new world.
Uy, uy, uy. Ok, empezamos con la... Listo, voy a terminar aquí la grabación. Espero que les haya gustado. No olviden darle like, suscribirse. Es que esto ya está muy heavy. No olviden darle like, suscribirse. Sean felices, vivan sus vidas. Tomen agua y nos vemos en la siguiente ocasión. Chao, chao.